All right, James, you might recognize.
I already saw it. I already saw it.
Yes, today's Flashback.
Go ahead, keep going.
I can't. This is your part.
Oh, well, today's video is from 17 years ago.
17.
That goes back to June of 2006.
That is where we catch. James has not seen this video.
Oh, no.
James with our plant and garden expert, Craig Hignight. It's all part of Flashback Friday, right here on News 8 at 4, The Current.
You may remember this topic about a couple of weeks ago, hybrid lilies. And the question was, how deep do you plant them? Okay, we already gave you the answer on that. Well, we're back to talking about hybrid lilies, and it's time to cut them back. How far? That's when we have Craig here, okay? Craig Hignight, our garden expert here, and we got some lilies from my backyard that have already bloomed. Now the question is, how far back do we cut them?
Well, James, like on many plants, we're only looking to remove seed production.
Okay.
So we're going to take them back just the first cluster that has the seed pods.
Because if you don't, if you cut them any deeper, there's a problem coming into our next season, right?
Well, we want all these leaves here to go ahead and make food, put it down into the bulb, getting ready for next year's flower.
I see.
So we just take off the seed heads and let the rest of the plant do what it's doing, making food, putting it down into the bulb for next year's bloom.
A lot more blooms. Not just one bloom, but many blooms.
Many blooms.
All right, good idea. And I'll clean up around here too, I tell you that. All right, Craig, thank you very much. And for more questions about hybrid lilies or any other garden topic, go to our website. That's WQAD.com. For Craig Hignight, I'm James Zahara for News Channel 8.
Look at that. Oh, he can't even look. You look great.
That was, oh my goodness, that was interesting, yes. That was in my backyard.
That was, I was trying to figure that out.
Yes, I made sure that there weren't any dog poop around with the dogs that we had, all those dogs that we had back then. So, but there was clematis in the background too.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Yes,
That
was fun.
The whole time he was going, I remember this. I remember this.
Oh my goodness, I do. I mean, it's at a point right now when I ask questions about gardening with Craig. It's like, oh geez, come on, James, come on. Move on.
I know. You should have gotten them all.
Always have, every time I see him, I have tons of questions for him. But that's why they call him the garden expert
right
there.
He's the man.
That's
All right.